Police say the black suspect who shot 3 women at a Korean hair salon was angry at all Asians because of a bad experience during a traffic accident with an Asian driver. Hello, everybody. I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. An arrest warrant affidavit for 37-year-old Jeremy Smith says that was the reason for his hatred of Asians was relayed to police by his girlfriend. She also told them Smith was once fired for attacking an Asian boss. He was arrested while working a temporary landscaping job and charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. In addition to the salon shooting, police are looking at whether he shot at 2 other Asian-owned businesses. Fox 4's David Centendry is live at the Lucera Justice Center in Dallas with details. David.
Yeah, Steve, and Jeremy Smith is in the jail behind me here in Dallas County. He was working as a part-time landscaper. That's what he was doing yesterday when Dallas police swarmed him, taking him into custody. Tonight, I spoke with the homeowner who saw it all go down.
I didn't know what was going on.
Charles Allen had no idea that Jeremy Smith, a temp landscaper working at his DeSoto home,
I figured maybe they had the wrong guy.
Is the man Dallas police say shot 3 Korean women inside the Hair World salon off Royal Lane last Wednesday just because they were Asian.
See, that response was heavy duty.
Police took Smith into custody while he was working at Allen's home Monday.
And I figured, okay, is this really the same person? And it turned out, yeah, this is the same person.
Police have been looking for a black man who reportedly parked this maroon minivan in the middle of Royal Lane, got out and fired 13 shots inside the salon. All 3 women shot survived.
Surveillance video collected by detectives showed the suspect's van had a few identifying factors, including a luggage rack, sticker on the lower back windshield, along with faded paint and damage to the back lift gate.
According to an arrest affidavit, the minivan was located at this home off Whispering Trail in South Dallas. Through a partial license plate, a witness provided at the salon. The affidavit says Smith's girlfriend lives there. Officers have had the van under surveillance since last Friday and watched a black male matching the description of Smith entering it. On Monday, he drove to the DeSoto home he was doing landscaping at when police took him into custody on unrelated and unspecified charges. Smith admitted the van is his and that he was in the area of Royal Lane at the time of the shooting. He stopped short of saying he was the gunman. However, he admitted to owning guns, including a .22 caliber rifle that looks like an AK-47. That's the type of weapon police say was used at the salon.
Right now, it's an issue of hate. It's an issue to hate crime.
Smith's girlfriend, later speaking with police, said Smith was involved in a crash with an Asian man 2 years ago. Since then,
Smith has had panic attacks and delusions when he is around anyone of Asian descent,
including, quote, delusions that the Asian mob is after him. The girlfriend says he has been admitted to several mental health facilities and was fired from a previous job for verbally attacking an Asian boss.
We also continue to investigate the 2 additional shootings at Asian-run businesses, one in April, another in May.
Police believe Smith's minivan might be tied to additional shootings in Dallas's Koreatown and at China Walk in Oak Cliff, a few miles from his girlfriend's home. No one was injured in those shootings. Police have not addressed how the salon might have been chosen as a target.
Hate has no place in our city.
The Korean Society of Dallas extended appreciation for the arrest.
Yeah, first of all, I thank you very much for Dallas Police Department.
And so today they told me that he was suspect in the shooting in this salon, and he was shooting and targeting Asian Americans.
Allen cannot believe this highly sought-after arrest happened outside his home.
It don't shock me anymore, but I was extremely surprised that, he would have done something like that.
The FBI is still investigating the salon shooting as a hate crime, but as for the other 2 shootings, at this point in time, it is not investigating those shootings as potential hate crimes. But again, things could change.
Right.
Steve, back to you.